There we go, we're back. We've managed to come back. See if I can get it back on my phone. Hello, Popcoin. Looks like we've managed to get back. Looks like we've managed to get back on again. Hello, CoinCube. Do you want to go and get yourself a cup of tea, Chris? While we're waiting for people to come in, give you a chance to have a break for a minute with your fingers. And then we've got the Super Wheel, haven't we? The Super Wheel members draw. So the one that Chris just had was a Super Wheel draw. Resetting things, yeah, mate, no worries. So the one that Chris just had, team draw, that was a Super Wheel spin. It landed on an RAF coin, which means he gets 3 RAF coins. And I can have a look and see if we've got any orders in. Where is it? Orders. Because I believe somebody was in the process of buying some spins. I think somebody was feeding a little bit risque. There we go. So I've got some spins to have for Fiona, a little bit, and we've also got Lady Robbins for 2. And remember, if you have 5 in a session, you'll get a 6, 1, 4, 3, and if you're a gold member, you'll get a 7. So that means for Lady Robbins, she's only got to buy another 3, and then she'll get 3. She'll get 5. Right, so that's that. So if anybody else feels a bit dangerous, do you think you can beat me on the wheel? Even though there's extra prizes, more prizes in your favour. We've got the Joker now. So supposing you've just got 1 spin, and you spin and you land on a Joker. Well, you've only got 1 spin, so you respin it. Say it lands on a sheet of coins. Now you've got a choice because you've got the Joker. Do you want that sheet of coins, or do you want to respin it? Because you could respin it and get something worse than a sheet of coins. See? That'd be the choice. If you've got a block of 5, or in this case, Lady Robbins has bought a block of 2, so she'll get 2 spins, and if she gets a Joker on any one of those spins, even the first spin, she gets a Joker on any one of those, she can finish her spins first, see what she's got, and then she can say, right, I'll use my Joker, and I'll swap that one for a respin. Or person might say, no, I'm going to keep what I've got because I could get something worse. See, so that will be the choice with the Joker. Glad you're back, Lady Robbins, and everybody else is back. I've got your 2 spins here. So we've got your 2 spins there. So in your favour a little bit more. There's more prizes that have been added, more different bitches and bobses. So there should be a bundle of coins going out next week. And what I think I'll do this week, because I've got right up to date, is all the prizes that get won today, I'll probably wait and add them to Fridays. We'll see what's going to happen. See how I get on with the posting and stuff. And decorating. I'm also trying to do a bit of decorating. Did a little bit over the weekend. So if anybody wants to buy some spins, if anybody thinks they can beat the wheel today and get some more wholesale coins, I'll just take a little puff. Ian, did you see WhatsApp? Let's have a look at WhatsApp. So, is that applying to this one then, do you think, Chris? So what you're saying is we can't do does that mean that we can't do the spinning of the wheel on YouTube now? Is that what that's saying? Because obviously I don't want to push the boundaries to a point where they flipping delete the entire account. How many have they removed? One? Maybe I better have a look at this email. Flag trust for review. Approve determine that one is the guidelines. Please use the form below if you think it's been done in error. Not resulted in a community guidance strike. Okay. We will. What title have we used for this one? Let's have a look. Take 3. Okay. Let's just see what happens then. He says nervously. If you've got a red ticket, yourself a coffee. Right, so this is a Super Wheel members. Super Wheel members we're doing now. When you've spent £1,963 on investments, you get on this wheel. And you have a free spin on a Super Wheel every week. So who's it going to be this week? Scott Donaldson's won it 2 weeks on a trot, I think. And if he wins it again this week, I reckon there'll be a steward's inquiry. Could be Kieran. Could be Kieran. Could be Robert. Oh, I think it's going to be Robert. He's got it. He's pinched it, the bandit. Well done, Robert. Well done, Robert. That's a Super Wheel. So that's the Super Wheel members. And now we get to spin at a Super Wheel. Super wheel can make it Christmas. Come early. Two sheets of coins. That would have been 6 sheets of coins if it landed on that one. Hello, John. Hello, John. 2 Johns. Sheet of coins, so he gets 3 times sheets of coins. 3 sheets of coins on their way to Robert Barnes. Just for being on the super wheel. Look at that, fantastic. So get all your shares and memberships from thegreatbritish.co.uk. Right, so we go straight on then to paid spins now. So we have 2 spins for Fiona Reid on the normal wheel, and then we have a super wheel spin. Hello, Lorna. Nice to see you, lovey. So 2 spins on the normal wheel. Now what we want is something nice for Fiona so that she thinks, oh, that's good, let me buy another one. Always a motorbike coin on there for when later Chris. I had a bit of trouble with that. So that's 20 guesses. Second spin coming up, and if anybody wants to get in the queue, there may be a bit of space. We've probably got about 40 minutes left, I think. Chris will correct me if I'm wrong. And there's all sorts of numbers on here. You can win 10 of something, 5 of something, 20 of something. Obviously, the higher the number, the less sections there are. Ten times 2 shillings. There's the link if anybody wants to try their luck on a wheel. Next, we've got a super wheel spin for Fiona. Good luck with this one. 3 times, whatever it lands on. Have we got anybody daring enough to have a set of 5 super wheel spins? You'll get 6 for the 5, 7 if you're a gold member, and 8 if you're a gold team member. That would be a hell of a set of spins. Now we've added the joker. Pardon me. Ooh, 20 island coins. That's coming up. I think it's going to get there. That's a new one. 20 island coins, and that means 60. 60 island coins. Not a bad spin, Fiona. Well done. So 20 guesses, 10 2 shillings, and 60 island coins. See the amount of physical coins going out. Boom, boom, boom. It's great. Next, we've got Lady Robins for 2 spins, 2 normal spins. Anybody else fancy their luck? Fancy their chances? Good luck, Lady Robins. 2 spins coming up for Lady Robins. Lady Robins has always been very lucky on this wheel. Joker, Joker. I saw one. There's not just one on the wheel, there's a few. £15 raffle credit. That's spin number 1. Spin number 2. So you're a £5 away from getting your money back. You could do with a little something nice. Could be a Peter Rabbit coming up. I think it is. And there's Lady Robins' 2 spins. The change check of Peter Rabbit on that set of spins and £15 raffle credit. Now, of course, just to, you know, if you have another 3, then that'll be 5 you've had, so you'll get an extra 2, because you'll get 1 for the 6 and you'll get 1 for the gold, being a gold member. Just thought I'd drop that in there to entice you to have another 30 quid. Anybody else fancy a little go and fancy going up against the wheel? You're welcome, Lady Robins. So there we've had a few little spins there. Gives me a little bit more work to do. And nobody hit the joker. I think there's about 20, 25 jokers on the wheel, something like that. Or did I put that? I think it was about that much. So there's a few on there. I'd like to see how somebody gets on now with a set of 7 or so of the super wheel spins. Quite excited at finding out what that will turn into now. Now then, how long have we got left? We've probably got about, am I right on that, Chris? About half an hour? If we stay online for that long? I mean, if YouTube leave us online for that long, we've probably got about half an hour. Oh, I see. So you're almost in a race against time, aren't you? Hurry up before YouTube police come along, and we'll have to figure out what we're going to have to do. 37 minutes, that's it. 37 minutes is. I could have a look at and see how many of the products. Let's have a look and see how many of the CCTV are available. There is some available. Check that out. John's done me some nice new printouts. So while we've got a few minutes, I can check those. Of those, so there's 25 change set the TV. If we can't put a little deal together, get them sold off. That's what we should do. Maybe. So I've got a little deal, right, for Change Checker News. See if we can sell a few more of those off. So if anybody buys a block of 5 of those, they're £39 each. If anybody buys a block of 5 of those, I'll give you 2 super wheel spins or 4 normal spins. You can choose. And if anybody buys a block of 5 of the £100 Change Checker TV, you'll get 5 super wheel spins. Still promotion. Or 10 normal spins. That's if anybody has a block of 5. See how we get on with those. So 5 Change Checker News at £39. You get 2 super wheel spins or 4 normal spins. And if you have 5 of the Change Checker TV, they're £100 each. You'll get 5 super wheel spins or 10 normal spins. Up to you. But that's the little offer that's on right now. I've written it down on there so I don't forget. And we'll go back to the wheel whenever you're ready, Chris, because Lady Robbins has just, I believe, when I find it, had another 3. What do I do if I do it later? Pardon me. So there you go, making even better deals. Well done, Lady Robbins. I see you have. Let's do, so we'll put a line there and then we'll go 1, 2, 3, which is a 5, and then she gets 6, 7. Okay, so whenever you're ready, Mr. Chris. That's the first thing coming up. Well done, Phil. So we've got one vintage print. There's still a bit more room in the queue. I have got someone else in the queue now, but there is a little bit more room if anybody wants to jump in. I think when you see now how it's going to work, hopefully she'll land on a joker. Then once we're done, we've done Lady Robbins, I'll move on to you, Phil, and then if anybody else wants to get in behind Phil. And if anybody wants to take me up on that deal I offered, then send me a text. And so I can write it down. Might also need a couple of days because I need my fun to calm down, otherwise I can't shoot the coins up. 10 Queen Elizabeth II half pennies. 10 QE2 half pennies. They could be anything going back to 1953 because that's when she came to the throne. So for the I know everybody else knows it, but for Lady Robbins' benefit, so 1953 she came to the throne, and we had our half penny was a slightly bigger than your quarter. It's huge. And in 1971 they changed it to a tiny one. You might even have that. You might even have both in some of the coin sheets I sent you. So we had half pennies from in Queen Elizabeth II's face on from 1953 all the way up to 19. When was it? 85, something like that. £50 are coming up here. Ouch. £50 raffle credit. £50 raffle credit. Wow. Not bad for a £10 spin. £10 Queen Elizabeth II half pennies. Not bad for a £10 spin. A vintage print. Not bad for a £10 spin. And to change check a Peter Rabbit and £15 raffle credit. So far, so good. I want you to have a nice value for money spin wheel dancing around the living room, because then you'll want to have another 50 quid. All 3 free spins, look. Could be a silver coin coming up here, Lady Robins. That's the other thing about a set of 5 of the Super Wheel spins, 150 quid's worth. I guarantee if you don't get one by the time you're finished, then I can let you swap any prize for a silver. So you get the guarantee of a silver of coin of some description with that set of 5 spins on the Super Wheel. A silver coin. Lady Robins has bagged one. Come on, John and Phil, get in there and get a set of Super Wheel spins between them. Go half each. And then when all the stuff arrives, then you can sit there around a table, cup of coffee, and divvy it all up. One more spin for Lady Robins. She bought 5. She's a gold. She gets 6. She's a gold member. Yeah, it's one more spin. So you've done really well for your 50 quid so far, and that's without this spin. What's it gonna be? And if anybody knows, I'm struggling with how to get the referral ID. I know I've put it on the back of the leaflets for people to write it on, but I'm struggling how to keep finding it. Does anybody know how to find the referral ID? And does somebody fancy making me a little video, sort of how-to video, just a couple of minutes long, whatever, but so that it could show people where to find it? Oh, that could be 2 raw mint coins from a set, or a set of 2020 penguins. Oh, that's a close one. Close one. Set of 2020 penguins for Lady Robins. Well done, Lady Robins. So, for your 50 quid, you got £65 worth of raffle credit, a change check of Peter Rabbit, a vintage print, a silver coin, and a set of 2020 penguins. Not bad. Well done, Lady Robins. Next up, we have Phil Matthews for 1 spin. What's the time? 16:35. We've got 25 minutes. If somebody wants to take me up on any of my offers, let's live dangerously. Let's have a set of Super Wheel spins coming up. Talking of guesses, you've got some guesses to use up as well, Phil. Squeezed onto a sheet of coins there. A sheet of coins. All these sheets of coins. So I've worked trying to get more sheets of coins done that I haven't already sent you. Sheets, but we've still got loads we can do. Sheets of coins. Sheet of coins. So a sheet of coins there for Phil. Now remember, every single coin, no matter what the denomination, no matter what country, is worth a minimum of 2 quid. So if you wanted to list them, my advice is always do a multi-variation listing by country. If you ain't got that many coins for a country, then do the multi-variation listing by country. If you've got loads, then do it by denomination and years. so that it costs you less to put it in. And anybody, here's a little bit of advice, right, for everybody out there. Anybody that's got a set of crowns, my advice is to list them on eBay, 25 quid. Do free post on it. List them on eBay, 25 quid or 30 quid, and put them away. Just put them away and leave them listed there, because it ain't going to be long. The moment, and you know, she ain't going to last forever, and the moment she goes, or Prince Philip goes, then they go up in price. And they already sell at 25 quid now. Have a look at them. If they look uncirculated, say it's uncirculated, but put them up for 25 quid or 30 quid or 35 quid and put them away, and they will sell at that price. Obviously, the more you put it up for, the longer it will take to sell, but at 25 quid, they should sell within a couple of months. And if she goes, well, they'll be, you know, they'd be worth 40 quid a set within a couple of months. That's the way it goes, unfortunately. Now, come on, anybody else want to take us on? Got anybody brave enough to take us on? What's the matter? Too spicy for you? We've got about 20 minutes left if anybody wants to get in on the action and see what they can steal for their swag bag. Can you steal a little or a lot? Who knows? If you have another, just letting you know, of course, if you have another 4 filled and you still get it, because you're having, if you have the 5 in this session, just letting you know. That's enough to twist your arm. Because you'll get 4. If you buy 4, it's like getting 50% extra, because you'll get 6, which really have 1. And you're a gold member, I know. So if you buy 4 now, then of course it's like buying, getting 50% extra. Says the salesman in me. And if you went half each with him, John, then it would cost you £20 each for 3 spins each. Yeah, did you think of that? Doing it that way? Especially if you're sitting there together. You go, right, the first 3 spins will be for Phil, the second 3 spins will be for John. Do I do my job right in enticing you? Well, we ain't got chucked off on this one, have we? I'm so sure. I need to lance it. But I know the minute I do that, I'll pass out. So that's it. Phil says he'll be happy enough with a sheet of George III coins. Well, I haven't got a sheet of George III coins. But I have got this sheet of old coins here somewhere. There was like loads of old ones. And I found them all on that sheet, different ones I came across. So yeah, what's the shush? Am I talking too loud? Or was that about something else? But there are some George III coins. If you haven't got some already, the pair of you, I think that you've got some on their way then. Because I know I made sure that I gave you both George III. Do you know what I mean? Might need to go and answer that. Whack an advert on, Chris, if you could. Talking about, oh, yeah, of course, yeah. Don't preempt and all that. Yeah. Famous last words. Right, so, yeah, I don't know where that is, but I might see if I can. We'll have a look. I had it in mind for one of you two because I thought actually this sheet will probably be right up your street. It's an odd one, but anyway, like I say, you should have had some, a couple of old ones at least by now of that. And I put some 200-year-old coins on the wheel as well. I think, yeah, we did do that, didn't we, Chris? Yeah, we did. So we've got time if, we're running out now. If somebody wanted to have a 5 or finish off a 5, we've got time. Outside of that, we haven't. So if anybody wants it, let me know or give us a thumbs up so we know that it's coming through. If you want to try your luck on a wheel. Here's all the different memberships and all everyone's membership and the overall Super Wheel points one. It's actually reasonably tidy in here for once. It is. Still a bit of room in there. Still a bit of room. Still room in the queue, I mean to say. For a couple of spins. And then that's it. That's your lot. So, yes, we've got some people still. I said I would mention the people that have got guesses. So, Phil, you've got 20 guesses here. And we're starting off from scratch. Richard Brabin, you've got some guesses. Robert Barnes, you've got some. Katrini Elms, you've got some. Michael Bloxham, you've got some. Justin Joseph, you've got some. Mike Jones, you've got some. Mike Jones, I've got a text from you. Phil Matthews, you've got another 20 there. Lorna Jones, she's got 50 from the 9th of October team draw. Plus, you've got the ones to have again because I've just changed it. So you had 100. How many was it? 138 guesses, wasn't it? 148 guesses you had. No, it didn't. Yes, you did. Robert Barnes, you've got another 80 there. So if any of you want to have some guesses that I've just mentioned, say speak up and I can give you yours. Fiona Reid, got some here for you. Meanwhile, I'm going to read off the guesses from Mike because I had text. As soon as I want something. What was it in the emails? Not in the emails. Yeah. Here we go. Right, so he guesses number 1, number 5, number 15, number 20, number 23, number 26, number 28, all of which are not correct. I can believe that. So that starts that off. So we're off and running now with guesses for that. Just check this one more time. Oh, we have got one. We've got a spin for Phil. I think Phil might be on a bit of lag. Phil Matthews, another spin. And then we will be just about done. Do it. And again. Another one. So little spin for Phil Matthews when you're ready. And those people I mentioned, and one for John in a minute. Okay, so we've got another one coming up for John as well. So those people that I mentioned, get yourselves ready at some point, try some guesses next time we come on. So this is for Phil Matthews, and that will be for John Davis. Ooh, that's going to be a close one. A sheet of, another sheet of coins. You're going to get fed up with these sheets of coins, you will, Phil. There's Phil for 2. You sure you don't want the other 3 now, Phil? Well done, Phil. And we might be having another one coming through from John in a minute. So that's a sheet of coins and a sheet of coins to you, Phil. What I might do is come on sometime when we're not spinning the wheel, you know, when I just come on and chirp, and come on and then see who's available and then do any guesses that are about. That might be one way of geeing up guesses then, because then we've not got the wheel going on at the same time. So we have got another one coming in a minute. And if anybody else wants to quickly get in there for a little spin, give us a thumbs up and let us know and get in quick. Sometimes you're really going to have it off on this super wheel, on this wheel, super wheel, or both, normal wheel and super wheel, but sometimes you're really going to have it off. Sometimes you're going to think, it's not really what I wanted. And sometimes you're going to think, oh, those couple of times I didn't get what I wanted, I don't care because I've got loads of this other stuff. I have to say, I got the biggest giggle bubble from the new advert, Ian. Yeah, it was funny, wasn't it? I loved it. Chris is really good. He comes across some good stuff. Here we go. One for John Davis, whenever you're ready, Chris. Little spin for John. Good luck, John. Today, have I won today, mate? No, you haven't, B. You haven't. I was thinking about you earlier, as it happens. I was thinking about, so here's a little deal I've got, a little offer I've got, if anybody wants to take me up on it. So a box of 5,000 leaflets, if anybody's not got that much to do, or they've got access to be able to give them out, 5,000 leaflets, go and put them out through the doors, whatever. And once you've put them all out, I'll give you one of each share that's available at the moment. That adds up to £239. That's a TV share, which is £100, a £39 share, and four £25 shares for doing it. So you could, you know, earn that out of doing it, and that could end up giving you some coins coming in from now till doomsday, as it were, every now and again. So I was thinking of you, Lee. I thought, I wonder if Lee had the time to do something like that. John Davis also wins a sheet of coins. There's about, cool. How many hundreds of coins have I done today then? Loads. Loads and loads and loads. Well done. So there's a little something there if anybody thinks that they can put out a whole box, 5,000 leaflets. Get in touch and get yourself some memberships by doing a bit of work. Instead of actually paying for it in money, pay for it in work. I'd have loved something like that. I'd have been out, I'd have said to somebody, give me 20, give me 4 boxes. I'll be out. I haven't done in a month. If you have a good day's leafleting, it takes a day to do 1,000 leaflets. You can't do more. You're too knackered. A full day going around the doors, putting leaflets through doors, is about 1,000 leaflets. That's about your maximum. It only pays when you're a leaflet distributor if you've got 2 or 3 companies that are paying, and then the leaflet distributor gets so much per 1,000, and they're getting it 3 times because they're getting it from each one. If you see what I mean? That's the only way they earn any money. But that's a good little deal, I think, if anybody's got the time to do that. We're just about finished. If we've got any more last orders. Otherwise, it'll have to go on to next time. Ain't done too bad today. I'd love to have finished on a set of 5 spins on the super wheel, just to see where it would go. So I hope you're all enjoying it, how it's working at the moment. Not a lot of content from me, obviously, just more spinning of the wheel than anything else, or talking or anything. But yeah, I hope you're enjoying the way that it's going. I've been talking to the food bank as well, because the one thing I haven't had the time to do is to go down there, do the shopping, and go and deliver the food. So, and I just got a notification in there that reminded me to tell you. So I've been talking to them, so I'm going to get their bank details, and then when I've got a bit of money for them, I can put it through. And if I put in the reference, kettle people, or kettle in the reference, they'll make sure it gets spent on the people that are the worst affected, the ones that have only got a kettle, and for food and that for them. So, so yeah, so that's something to tell you. And to that aim, there is a item, or will be after today, that £5 coin I think it was that I won in the raffle. That's now going. That's up from a penny. Opening bid will be, and on tgbsearchraffle.com. And you can go and auction that and win that, and the money coming in from that will go to the food bank. So that's that. So that's that to tell you. The joker in the wheel is now lets you swap any prize, or you might decide not to use it. You know. And I wonder whether that would. I'll have to give that some thought as to whether or not there's a way in which you could, if you hit a joker, keep it and play it another time. I wonder if I could make that work. Then you'd have the choice to use it there and then, or play it another time. Yes, we'll have to have a little think about that one. Right then, thanks very much to Chris, thanks very much to Lorna, and thanks very much to Katie, and thanks very much to all of you lot for being there and for putting your hand in your pocket again and your purses. And we'll see you on Friday. I'm not too sure if we'll be on between now and Friday, but we will see you on Friday. So thank you, Chris, for making sure you're being there and getting all this done. Thank you, Lorna, and thank you to everybody out there very much for tuning in and watching. And go and tell somebody. Between now and Friday, tell somebody, one person, just one. Just tell one person about this between now and Friday. Right then, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Bye for now.
Hey now, take a step outside and seize the day now. Set aside your worries, it's okay now. The sun is here to stay.